Hello everybody, SMA Watts here, and we're about to continue our Let's Play of the Blood Elf Paladin. We are still in the Ghostlands, and we are in fact about to head to the Sanctum of the Sun, move up to Farshard Enclave, and do the Dawn's... We're gonna do this sound. This. Let's go ahead and get the missions in quests in Tranquillium that relate to what we're about to do. About to start doing, I guess.
Anu Belore della Na.
You have proven your loyalty to Tranquillium and helped us defend it against the threat of the Scourge. Some of our more powerful magisters have come from Silvermoon to help us take the fight to the enemy's doorstep. They've rebuilt the arcane sanctum to the south and have driven the Scourge away from the surrounding area. They plan to launch an offensive into Deathholm, Darkhan's stronghold. You would do well to join them, Dordorin. I'm sure you can make yourself I'm sure they can make use of a seasoned paladin like yourself.
Farewell.
I am a well-seasoned piece of beef. Alright. You would,
What do you require?
Oh, we're gonna have to get the troll stuff, too, because we're gonna be over there, aren't we? The corpses of the trolls buried in the Anamani catacombs have been rising from the dead. I want you to go there and bring back proof of their final demise. Some of these mummy trolls and their living counterparts carry juju, glowing objects that house an unknown power source. It's probably what's animating them. Catacomb lies within Sungray's Peak, directly to the east. I'm told the easiest way lies in the mountains on the north face. See to it, Paladin.
Farewell.
The eternal sun guides us.
You must deliver the recovered Night Elf plans to Antelis for me. It is to the east, on the southern slopes of Sungray's Peak, just to the northeast of the Sanctum of the Sun. Magister Selasatur is there conducting ongoing studies into the ley line nexus energy for potential use in our fight against the Scourge. Have him look at these plans to shed some light on what it is these Night Elves are up to.
Farewell.
We will persevere.
Paladin, our sources tell us that the trolls buried in the Anamani catacombs inside Sungray's Peak have been rising from the dead. Dame Oriphorus would have you investigate the catacombs and put to torch any unanimated remains you come across so as to prevent any more of these creatures from rising. The fastest way is to head north out of town and then take the first fork first fork to the right. This will put you on the north side of the peak so you can look to the south for the entrance.
Remember the Sunwell.
And remember the Sunwell. We're a little fixated on the Sunwell.
What is it?
We're not going to do the Down the Dead Scar right now. So I believe that is everything in this area. Alright, so now we need to head... I believe right... Oh, I should be mounted. Like, right here is a quest for stuff. We're gonna go get that. Ride into glory. Onward, Mocha! Brown. Alright. Lynxes. Yeah, out of all the cats I can see being really big, lynxes are one of the ones I'm like, but they're like the smallest of great cats.
Victory lies ahead.
Clear in the way. Magister Kendris sent me down here to clear this area of any hostile wildlife. Once this area is secured, the Magisters plan to turn it into some sort of advanced outpost against the Scourge. Now, if there's one thing I've learned as an apprentice, it's the delegate responsibility, especially in matters that endanger one's life. If you're interested, I'll pay you well to kill the greater spindlewebs and ghostclaw ravagers to the west and south of here.
Shorel Aram.
Oh, you know what? That is actually a little bit more in a zone I don't want to go into right now. Like, I thought it was, like... I thought it was more this area. It's not. Alright, so... we'll just have that quest chilling. What he gets for delegating responsibility.
We will persevere.
How may I help you, Paladin? My apprentice was unable to take care of this herself. I shall have a word with her when she returns. Gnolls or not. Speaking of which, why didn't she return with you? That one is a handful. And it's going to be quite a challenge to properly train. Thank you, Paladin, for bringing me these samples to me. We are hoping that we can uncover some special property from them that will help us in the fight against the Scourge. Please take this coin as a token of my appreciation.
Keep your wits about you.
Anu Belore Delana.
Darnus sent you. Very well, I suppose we can use your aid in the fight against Dark Han's forces.
We will have justice.
The war on Deathholm. We're not going to start that right now.
Farewell.
Our enemies will fall.
Magisters and Farstriders may not see eye to eye on all the time. When it comes to Dark Han, however, we are in agreement that a way must be found to defeat him and his legions. Ranger of Vienna at Farstrider Enclave Northeast here has come across some important information regarding our enemy. Speak to her and see if you can be of assistance.
Remember the Sunwell.
Just totally passing the buck, huh? Oh, and there's a place. That's what it wasn't actually at the Enclave. That, or. Yeah, what can I say? I'm part dwarf. I have this unnatural urge to mine. Like a compulsion. Sometimes it controls me. Alright, so... 4. Oh, something sold in the auction house. How do I have 0.5 new mail? That one's weird. Oh, those are dead night elves. Okay, good.
Victory lies
Oh,
ahead.
thank goodness for you. It was horrible. Night elves, they conjured their moon crystal here for some nefarious plot, but I snuck away and gathered a larger group of scouts and casters from the nearby Sanctum of the Sun. We killed most of them, and the rest of the group is hunting down the remains. I'm glad that you're here now. I was only left a couple of scouts for protection. Not safe out here. Give me a moment and I'll read through these plans and see what the Night Elves are up to.
Salama Ashalanore.
Their moon crystals... Oh. What were you saying? Their moon crystals are scrying devices. They're going to spy on us. I know that Andarath can't provide enough power for that, but Eowyn, directly to the south, most definitely can. From the plans, I know how From the plans, I now have a basic knowledge of how these moon crystals work. Enough to shut them down. They're keyed so they can be turned off. You can go to Eowyn, retrieve the controlling orb from one of the Night Elves, and then use it to stop the moon crystal. Use it on the moon crystal to stop them enacting their plan. Hurry, Paladin!
Death to all who oppose us.
Alright. So, onward, Mocha. Charge! Alright. How many knives do I have to kill? Oh, I just need to get an orb. These are fairly tough night elves. Alright. I got more mail. Oh, I have to go back to the Sanctum of the Sun. It's kind of an annoying... It's really the only... It's not the Sanctum of the Sun, it's... Eowyn, or whatever the... Whatever froofy thing they decided to call it. Alright. Well, I say a little bit of the map to uncover. Alright.
Baladash, Malanore.
What a relief, Paladin. I can assure you that that if you hadn't deactivated those scrying orbs, we would be in a more tenuous position than the one we're already in. Think, surrounded by enemies and one of them able to spy upon our every move. But now we don't need to worry about that, thanks to you. Here, take this. I want you to be rewarded for your efforts, and I've just happened to have a few things that I no longer have any use for. I'll take the... whatever's worth the most. Yep, it's the offhand.
We will have justice.
A Tranquillium. Yep, I'm now revered with Tranquillium, which I don't think there's anything I really want out of Tranquillium rep. It might be a brace. Maybe a belt. Alright. Now we head to Far Strider Enclave. Enclave, right? Yes, it's an Enclave. At least one of the quests here is going to be really low level for us. Because this place kind of has two quest chains. It has the one that kind of dovetails in from the stuff we did earlier. And then it has the one that it actually starts. Captain Helios... Alright, oh, yeah, there's a...
we will persevere.
I should have showed up earlier. That's dire news indeed. I completely overestimated Homotheron's ability to lead. I'll see to it that a group is dispatched to safely bring him and Valana back in. Unfortunately, we've never heard from Ranger Alyssa, so I fear the worst in her case. You've done the Farstriders a great service this day, Paladin. Please take one of these as a small token of our appreciation.
The reckoning is at hand.
Not doing that yet. I have someone else to talk to. Some. Up there, huh?
Baladash Malanore.
Kendra sent you. I might have a task for you, Paladin.
Be ready for anything.
Darkon Drakthir is believed to have returned from the dead to rule over the armies of the Scourge and the Ghostlands. Darkon aligned himself with the Scourge long ago, yet he was once a living, breathing elf. Much of his time was spent inside Dawnspire, northeast of here. He hid there for many nights, scheming against his own. Search the tower for more information, Dordorin. Perhaps we can find a journal or keep up notes. One never knows where useful information might present itself. We'll go ahead and accept that.
Salama Ashalanore.
But only because I really didn't intend to actually... well. Sometimes quests don't end up in the right videos, and that makes me sad. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll watch the next.